What? Yeah, she just got. You trying to interview it?
Junior, I want you to wear this Hans device, but I'm not gonna do it.
Oh god, the fucking 3.
Yeah. You cast anyone to play me. Make sure it's Barry Pepper.
There's traffic behind. Keep your wits
You guys
about you.
seen This Ain't 3XXX?
No.
That was my favorite. That was my favorite version of that movie.
Are you high?
Yes.
Does that question need to be
Fucking
asked?
dancing and wiring. What the fuck do you think? Answer the question. Have you seen This Ain't 3XXX?
I have not seen the Saint 3 XXX.
Okay, you need to go find it. It was much better than This Ain't Avatar XXX. Although I did enjoy that one, kinda.
Did I just disconnect from the server?
Yes.
I dropped my mouse on the ground and I think exited out of the server when it hit the ground.
Oh, you hate to hear it. You get that on them bigger jobs though sometimes.
What?
Mike, if
What?
you just, Mike, if you just wanted to leave.
No, I genuinely I dropped my mouse on the ground and I went down to pick it up and I looked back up and iRacing.
The guy behind has just done a 131.5.
You're right. I'm just gonna go watch Ohio State. I'll see
Whoa!
Wow. I've heard
Got
of people
light
hating
in the fucking
themselves,
bus stop
but
there.
goddamn.
Oh, Big Ten football.
Ah, motherfucking damn.
I mean football, that's not the XFL. Ah, Burke.
College football sucks.
True.
You would like football, but like the one version of football that
Nobody
is the
else
most
likes.
Chris Burke football.
Imagine liking football that isn't played with your feet.
Imagine
Oh
liking
my God.
football that it exploits kids from
Imagine
the age of 17
sounding
to 22.
like Johnny Eckert at any point in your life.
Which will
First of all sports.
That's a joke, Johnny. Love
not
you,
here.
babe. Get here.
We're
Get
both
here.
New Yorkers.
R.I.P. Johnny, you would have loved.
Football.
R.I.P. Johnny. You would have loved hand egg.
Johnny Eckert, noted supporter of East Northamptonshire West on the Mill
FC.
FC.
I still don't know what team he likes.
Fucking
Sector one
FC
is
stands for
1.2
F
seconds
fucking
off
cum.
the pace.
I don't know what that is, Kyle.
It's German League One.
It's
Oh,
literally
well.
Bavaria Munich.
Here, get in front of me so I can actually educate
Bayern
myself.
Munich is only
Okay,
minor
yeah,
Nazi shit, so
I tried
there you
making
don't
a
want
full
to
player
soccer
grip
on
up
TV,
there.
honestly.
I just made a beeline for the
Still
wall.
there. Clear left.
Bird.
Oh, Burke, you'll like this story.
No, it
Speaking of
won't.
Nazi
The guy
stuff.
behind has just
Oh, I
done
don't
a
like Nazi shit.
131.5.
Ah,
So,
that's a lie. That's a lie.
It's a little
we-
too deep there,
What
but
I do
So
for
it's
work.
like-
that's the idea.
Here, right?
Yeah,
We're-
you know,
we're
we're
trying to
hiring
hire
all that.
Please you need to slow down if you don't
We're
want
trying to
penalty.
hire like a new project manager to oversee construction and all that stuff. And this guy
Incident in
goes
turn
through all
12.
these
We
interviews.
think it might
Perfect,
be
perfect,
Holmes.
everything. He checks every single box.
no.
On the last phone call he had with like
so
our
you do get a
HR
plate,
person, he
Huh?
goes, you know, I'm really glad you guys are hiring me because I hate working for the Jews.
On
I
your right,
currently work
clear
for."
right. On the right.
Oh,
International horseshoe.
And it's like
I
everyone
got
in our
bad
company
news
is
for him,
Jewish.
brother. Oh.
Damn it.
And so my brother had to call him and be like, hey, yeah, no thanks, but no thanks.
Brother, and, hey, meanwhile, happy Rosh Hashanah next week. Hope
Yeah.
you enjoy.
It was
I
a
used to
bummer
like
because we
living in
really-
Skokie
that's
because
awkward.
we would get Jewish holidays off. Because Skokie has a very large Jewish population. Actually, I think.
it's all Jews.
Huh?
It's mostly Jews.
Sector
That's-
1 is
Yes.
1.5 seconds off the
Statement is
pace.
still factual.
No, I was agreeing.
Yeah, we got, well, I don't live in Skokie anymore, but, yeah, I think Skokie has, like, the largest,
Are you
population
first year
of
in the horseshoes?
Holocaust survivors outside of Europe.
Yes.
I think.
Yes, Aaron.
Yeah.
My
Maybe
fuck.
not more, but
sorry, Aaron. What were you trying to ask?
Sector 2 is
First
0.3
year in the
off the
horseshoes.
pace.
Yes.
Yeah. That's where playing around with the fuel maps will actually
I wonder
help
if this is
you.
what it feels like to be Jimmy Johnson. Constantly asking questions about
This
how
would be
do
a
I
lot more
drive a car?
helpful if I had knobs on my wheel.
You are a knob.
Jimmy at least has.
Say that!
Jimmy at least knows how to
Hot
win
cut
like
on
multiple
kettle
cup
black there.
championships when he's struggling here.
Sector 3 is 0.3 off the pace. We think
I
P2
locked
has
up.
gone off in
Fine.
turn 1.
Sometimes you just gotta twist your knob.
How about cranking it? Is that acceptable?
Twist and crank at the same time, you know?
Now that's too much.
I only crank my hog.
Saturday night when the moon is out, I'm gonna head on over to the crank and come. Wait.
You gonna crank that cum?
I mean, that song sounds like one where that line would be said somewhere in it. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee.
Sector
No, that's
1
not
is
the.
1.6 seconds off the
That's
pace.
the right. That's not
It
the
is
right
now.
song. No, it's
It
not.
is now. Well, I've decided that it is now.
That no, hold no.
It is now.
You need to respect
This-
Mary Chapin Carter.
I'm trying to let this Red Bull kick in so I can actually follow
Red
the
Bulls are
conversation.
illegal.
Oh, what?
Sector 2 is 0.5
Cody,
off the
shouldn't you
pace.
be at work
There's
right
an
now?
incident in turn
Cody, I'm
12.
sitting here. I got Red Bull all over my lap. I need you to elaborate,
up?
expand.
You didn't hear
Red
the new
Bulls
law?
are performance.
Whoever
enhancing
has a
drug.
push to talk where your button kicks in, it really is the most annoying thing in the fucking world to me right now.
There have been far more annoying things in this
Hey,
team speak.
You ever heard Trent Curtis nose breathe into the mic?
Yes?
Yeah.
That puts you
You'll be breathing
2.6
along and
off the
just-
pace. Sector 3 is 0.4 off the pace.
Remember the sound my mic made during Spa?
Oh my god.
It is like a flashback.
Like, what? 1 in the morning?
Yeah.
Set
Just
that
like an
headset
air
down?
canister exploding.
Well, fuck, I remember when I didn't, before I had the AC unit in the window, my fucking background sound was just from the fans.
Everyone was winding down and Mike just let that one out.
Sector 1 is 1.4 off the pace.
I feel like topping out at 185 is not enough for this car.
What about bottoming out at 185?
I don't think I've even gotten up to 185 yet.
I'm
Where are
like
we
in
at
the
next
300 range, but
We are off next
I'm on European mode.
Jesus Christ, I
Big
don't
bark off
have
week
any
next
fucking
week.
racing to do next week. What am I supposed to do? Actually enjoy myself?
Isn't 300 about 185?
6th
Back
place.
off and shoot in
Yeah,
your eye, Aaron.
thereabouts.
I might actually have to do something like I want to do, like art.
298.7.
Yeah. I also haven't looked at my speed this entire time. I just made up a number that was close.
I got the pencil sketch down for something I'm working on, but that's about it.
Sonic fan art?
No, hell no.
Come on. Been working on
Give the
art.
people what they
2.6
want.
seconds off the leader's pace.
Fucking
Sector 3
ridiculous.
is
Go check it out on my
0.7 off
fucking
the
Twitter.
pace.
Disrespectful. Like to thank my workplace again for buying me a new gaming headset.
Oh, is that the problem? 'Cause it sounds like shit.
Well, yeah, it's a, you know, it's a lot
Dude, you just got
but
got.
Cody, aren't you go back to work? You need to be at the mill.
Oh, it's a foundry.
You need to be at the foundry.
Sector 1 is 1.8
Yeah, I'm not one of those people
pace.
that's got one of those, like, you know, Yeti Blue Elgato mic thing, whatever the fuck's. So.
Well, I have my recording set up from college still, but you know, I'm not trying
My
to.
experience with the people that have that, like, the Yeti mic is that you can hear anything that goes on the desk.
Yeah, dude,
Nate,
that's
I followed you off.
yeah, dude, that's a cooler, isn't it?
Yeah, it happens.
I want to get like a nice microphone, but I don't want to spend money.
Thanks, Cody.
You're welcome.
Sector 2 is 0.5
Tell me more,
off
man.
the
You know what I'm
pace.
saying?
The leader has just done a 131.4.
That's
You'll
interesting.
need to slow down if you don't want
Sound
a
of
penalty.
whoever Mike that is every time they hit the push talk.
Do we have an off-track limit in the series?
No.
Is it me?
I don't know who it is.
Cool. Because apparently you can go off-track in the last bit of the bus
'Cause I don't
stop.
hear it, so that's pretty sweet.
Sector
I'll
3
tell
is
you who it is, but every
0.4
time I
off
hear
the
it, I
pace.
look over to
There's
see
an
who it is,
incident
and then I
in
miss
turn
it.
4.
Hey, how about this?
I'm pretty sure it's an 8.
It's probably just me turning my mic on and off again because someone bitched about me breathing the other night.
Well, dude, fucking quit breathing. What
Yeah,
are you
quit
doing?
breathing.
I fucking wish I could, to be honest.
This lap will be invalidated. Watch the track limits.
Oh man. When I spun across that clip Julian by like a cunt hair. That sucks.
Whoa!
Mitch, I
Don't
got
do that in
jail
the race.
playing in
He's
the
only made
background.
like, 5 laps in his entire VARC experience so far.
You got
Yeah,
what,
between
Mike?
both series.
Yeah.
You got what, Mike?
I got jail playing in the background right now.
Oh, there you go.
Alright, time to use all my breaking points from Tuesday night.
I think
This'll
the
be,
International Horseshoe one will work.
The War of Attrition, and I will be first.
Yeah, break at the start finish line in this car.
I feel like it's easier to drive around here in this car than it is with an LMP2.
What do you want, Cat? I just started my lap.
You ever start locking up so you just push the brake pedal down further?
Yep.
Push it down further just to assert on that thing. Yep.
What are you supposed to do in that case?
Oh no!
Not push
Let
down
off.
further.
Back off of the brakes so the wheel unlocks itself.
Also, is there a proper RPM to shift at? Because I feel like I'm undershifting too.
Yes, and like kinda. It's not. My problem is I think it's different depending on which map setting that you're in.
There's an
But a
incident
good
in
rule of
turn
thumb,
4. It looks like it's
well,
Holmes.
a decent shift point in all of the fuel maps is after one blank once they've gone blue.
God, gonna post my bell.
So let them go blue, let them blink one time, and when they come back, then. For the lower gears, of course, just carry it out to
Incident
the
in
top of the
turn
rev
5.
range. But
All right. Yellow flag. Caution.
third gear onwards.
Sector 1 is 1.5 seconds off the pace.
That's a motherfucking goddamn rocket. What the shit? I think they need to take these to Daytona real life. I want to see someone die.
I also like
We think P5 has binned it in turn 12.
It's a good show.
Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. Okay, Aaron, you've
Cody,
got
you're
half your
driving
fuel
around with
left.
that wrong way, bud.
It's okay.
Oh, no.
Alright, P5 on
Mike, how come you didn't go to,
P7. Your lap time was at 132.6.
Chicago?
There's an incident in turn 7. Sector 1 time is
I mean,
good.
I know
That was a
people
big
who
one.
I-
Are you okay?
I'm too
Clear right.
All clear, all clear.
Full for what?
You're too old for...
going to the
Someone's
Domino
coming for a
release
pass.
party.
They've shown us the meatball flag.
The listening party thing he
You
had
think
last
you're too old for that? You might as well roll over and die, Michael. Jesus.
What, you too old to see Marilyn Manson hanging out on a porch?
Dude, everybody there was 17 years old.
Yeah?
Just the people in the front.
They're the ones with daddy's money to spend anyway.
Also, going to Soldier Field's a pain in the ass. That's why I don't go to Bears games anymore either.
Well,
It's
that
good
was
shit out of
fine.
Bagel.
Is that the only reason?
You know, like it when they go to Joliet or whatever that...
Yeah.
That's where they belong.
You want to
No,
watch
if
your
they
water
move
temperature.
shitty for
It's
shitty
looking a
city.
little high.
The
Oh,
Bears
no,
are dumb
'cause
enough to
I know.
actually
State Penn's not in Joliet anymore, right?
do that.
What it?
Seriously?
The state penitentiary's not in Joliet
Alright,
anymore,
why is that
right?
not
It's
captured?
still there, I thought.
I think it still is.
Oh, okay. Well, then the Bears would definitely be good there.
I'm pretty sure if they
Bap,
did
bap,
move
bap,
off
bap,
the lakefront,
bap,
which
bap,
they
bap.
won't, is they're gonna go to Arlington. The horse track.
Where the
that they're
fuck
trying
is
to-
it?
They,
Where
they
is
put a
that?
bid in to buy it. It's in like Palatine,
Oh.
like northwest.
Palestine.
There we go.
They're
At
going
least
all the
somebody
way,
acknowledges it.
There we
they're going
go.
all the way to
Sorry.
Palestine? That's crazy.
That's a long ass flight.
Dumb dumb.
NFL London.
I'm
Who?
gonna edit that out for the
2024 NFL Palestine, live on the NFL Network.
Yep.
We know who we're with.
2024.
That
I'm
was
dumb.
a Gaza strip sack.
Yo! Fucking tell them! I'm here for it. I'm all in now.
Okay, Aaron, your engine temperatures are now back to normal.
That's what the XFL is gonna do. XFL Middle East.
Yo, that'd be better than NFL Europe ever could dream of
Okay,
being.
race pace on the outlap until sector 2.
There's a
This will be
big
our
hit.
benchmark stop.
That's a black
Looks like
flag.
you're clear on the
Right
pit exit. Black flag. We'll need to pit to serve the penalty.
You know, I completely forgot about the pit lane thing. Sorry, Tony, I completely forgot about the pit lane thing.
I can't wait for F1 to go to like Saudi Arabia.
Oh, it's alright. It's alright. I
Not
just
just
thought
have
you were
to,
just
like,
saying
tiptoe.
hi.
Yeah. Oh, and Hamilton shuts the door on Verstappen. Treated him like they treat women here.
Where's
To be
the
honest,
braking
it's
point
probably
for the bus stop?
nice.
What?
About 1
Yeah.
or earlier
Somewhere
or later.
Somewhere after 2 and before
There's an
1.
incident in
Between the
turn 5.
caution
You
light
think it
and
might
the
be Holmes?
one board.
Really, that deep, huh?
Yeah.
Heavy braking
It's always
or what?
that deep when I'm around, yeah.
I mean, this thing got downforce. Should be alright.
Yeah, you can brake at the one board, and you honestly don't even have to brake that hard.
Incident in
Yeah,
turn
one board
6.
is
It looks like
like a
Winters. Yellow flag. Watch out.
Point. I doesn't really help you to go any deeper than that either.
I think tonight's mystery winner is going to be Ray Tabibas.
Ray Toboggan,
Ray Toboggan.
Mantis Toboggan.
Read a Bible.
may I offer you an egg in these trying times?
Who is
May
Ray?
I offer you an egg in these trying times?
Whose friend
There's
is
a car
this?
behind. Take care. Rejoin him.
Do we know Ray Tobias?
Nope.
He was just ready.
He's been in the other
There's
two
an incident
races.
in turn 5.
Yeah, I know, but like, whose friend is he?
Well, who's this Aaron Bean guy?
Where's Dave?
Yes.
Said he wasn't going to be here tonight.
Dave's not here, man.
No. Said he was doing some last minute CTMP packing.
Am I gonna get a draft back here, Kite?
No.
Oh, you should.
But you won't.
Hit the push to pass, and you definitely will.
I was
Oh.
behind Julian, and he must use push to pass because I
PQP
literally just
on!
paid 4
Torn
tenths behind him.
activated!
Does it not flash or anything in the car like it used to?
The whole
Steering wheel
screen
does.
goes green.
Steering
Well, no,
wheel
no, no. I
turns
mean on the
green.
steering wheel, yeah, but like on the car itself.
No, like
No.
the exterior, no.
You mean like the number board?
Yeah.
Yeah, that the real series was having like major electrical issues with them, so they
Yeah,
got
they've
rid
been
of
trying
them.
to run that in like 3 years.
They got rid of them in the middle
tips.
of 2019 at some point.
Which was a shame, 'cause they
not
were
from
super
I,
fucking
not
cool.
not that I would
Earlier
have.
than that, to be honest.
I'm
They
just
got rid of them. They
as-
brought them back, and then they got rid of them.
It ain't
for
like
good.
it was years
Middle
ago
of
when we
2019.
were
Gotcha.
doing IndyCars constantly here.
They,
you know?
I know,
P8.
like when I went to the Coda race, like
I'm
Pagano's
lost a
number
bit
board was never
the new
on for
car,
the entire
but
weekend.
I'm learning.
Oh, was that when? That's right. They were trying to run the car number there, and then they were doing the pit stop timer.
I will say that
Yeah.
um,
Pit stop time was really
Mix
cool.
6
Yeah,
5.
it was.
It had to have been 2019
on
because
the
I saw it when they were
fuel
at the
mixtures,
500.
Mix 6 will give
Yeah,
you
they
more
had them that year,
low
but
end
then
torque.
they didn't by the season finale.
and Mix 7 gives you more top end torque.
They do the pit stop
Yeah,
timer
and
on
I think
IMSA
Mix
cars,
7
but it doesn't
is
matter because it goes up
better
to like
for
a
this
minute
track.
anyway.
Yeah.
At least right now. But again,
Pit stop
I'm
time is not
learning.
impressive when like 15 seconds of it is
Second
I'm also
Uh,
staying off the
dedicated
reds
towards
because
making
usually
sure
the
Cooper
reds go
McNeil
from good
feels
to
good.
grease real quick.
You doing
You
okay?
belts tight, bud.
Cooper,
Feels
your
good,
balls
Uncle
ain't
Bud.
Scotty.
You really think they're giving him a handy in there?
Probably. He pays enough money to drive that fucking car.
Rice.
I would.
But that, I mean, Daddy pays enough money for that car.
Their house is like right in downtown Naperville, and it's
Come on,
fucking
Nate.
ridiculous.
Sector
What
2
are we doing?
is 0.7
Just go.
off the
I
pace.
just wanna.
I feel like I'm just getting slower now.
You're currently 2.9 off the leader's pace. Sector 3 is
Yo, I'm fucking
0.5
Cody
off
Ware
the pace.
slow. What's good? Let's fucking go.
Can I just like get a new set of rear tires every couple laps?
Looks like P2's
Like
gone
every
off in
couple
turn
laps.
6.
Team opened up while I was spinning there.
Sector
That
1
was
is
disrespectful.
1.1 off the pace.
Do anything for me.
I can get. I honestly, the fall off feels the exact fucking same as the Reds. Like you get one lap with them, and then, you know,
Yeah.
it's.
So what's
you're
better to
holding
run
on.
than the Reds or the?
That's up to you.
Well, I'm gonna go do a proper race run on the Reds, or 2 laps of one until I spin here. So.
What gear y'all in the bus stop?
Like second.
Second.
There's an incident in turn 12.
If I really nail the entry, sometimes I'll keep it in third.
Yellow
but-
flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to drive deeper because I'm so used to LMPs not braking there. You know.
Some of the guys in the back are on the brakes really hard in
The
there.
lap time was 132.3.
I nearly ran over Tyler. Or, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. but nearly ran
I
over-
must have ran over him too.
Yeah.
Incident
I
in
just avoided.
International
They got
Horseshoe.
off and went through the run. Cause I wasn't gonna deal with that.
We think about 18 minutes of fuel remaining. 1.2 gallons per lap. Your tyre wear looks fine, mate. Your brake temperatures are okay. Sector 1 is 1.4 off the pace.
Just really uncomfortable with the car.
I am leaving my pass as the button Z, so it will be extremely awkward for someone tonight.
Holy shit.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
Huh.
This guy just jumped into like a trampoline, but instead of like it being like the trampoline fabric thing or whatever, it was like barbed wire.
Oh fuck.
Superhuman? Superhuman? Humming?
No, it was just this guy with long hair, and he got his hair all mangled up in the.
Hey, it's me.
Did this?
You're now 1.9 off the pace. You've just done a 132.3.
He was voted most likely to jump on a
There's an
barbed
incident
wire
in International Horseshoe.
trampoline in high school.
Me? That's an awkward vote.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta win something.
We have a car stopped on the right.
Yellow flag, caution.
What's am I good at?
Go right.
God!
Metal work?
Not really.
There's an incident in
You've got
turn
wheel
4.
damage.
Paid to do that. I'm not good at it.
Looks like
Shown
your
as the
car is
meatball
towed.
flag. We'll need to
You'll
come in
towed
for
back to
repairs.
the pit lane. Press and hold the reset button and we'll come get you.
I like fiberglass better.
How many people do you think we're gonna lose on the first lap?
Me?
If I fuck up, most of the field probably. I feel like I'm gonna screw up somewhere.
The last time I ran an IndyCar race, I made it a lap and a half and then died, so. You know. I'll only take myself out at least.
I just Tony rented myself across the International Horseshoe. If you find any rings, or my fingers or anything, feel free to mail them to my parents.
It's so easy to get a cut course through the bus stop. I hate that. It's so easy to get a cut course through the bus stop.
Jump there.
Every time the speed limit thing at the
You've
pits.
had a black flag. We'll need to come into the pits.
so used to
approaching.
iRacing being,
We need to make a
inaccurate
stop and
as far
go.
as that goes that I'm not used to them being accurate now.
Yeah,
Car
we're on your
right. Clear right.
Clear on the right. Go right.
Incident in. International
Car
Horseshoe.
on your right.
Clear to the
All
right.
clear, all
You've
clear.
got 3 laps to serve this penalty.
No,
There's an incident in.
no.
Turn
Hells.
Car on your right.
Clear right.
Clear on the right.
Bells.
They're showing the
Looks like
meatball
your car's
flag.
towed.
We'll need to come into
You'll
the
need to
pits
tow
for
back to the
repairs.
pit. Press and hold the reset button and we'll come get you.
I think we're lapping about as fast as an LP around here, right? If not faster.
We're definitely quicker.
A little bit quicker.
I don't think
Oh,
our
I'm about
top
to
end
jump.
is the same though.
Car approaching. Watch your mirrors.
Yeah,
On
one
your right. Clear to the
All
I
right.
think
clear, all
they
clear.
do like 134s.
Yeah, you could trim this car out and go faster. The setup's not downforce light enough.
Yo, I hit the jump Trent was talking about last Tuesday.
Really kept talking about that jump.
Well, I figured out why. It was pretty sick.
You get yeet
Which
speeded out of
Got a
nowhere.
slow car on the way.
Yeah, turn 1.
Oh my
To the ground,
God.
Like a jump.
Looks like P4 has binned it in. Turn 7.
What are you struggling with?
Every corner of the track right now.
Oh,
Trying to find speed.
Drive it like the P2 car.
I am.
Hard and fast.
Hard.
Nate, what are you
Right
struggling
side.
with?
Clear right.
Clear on the right.
Oh, you weren't kidding about people breaking.
Slow down
I'm
and
trying
go
for
time
the
to
bus
talk
stop.
to Nate.
Loaded a tire.
We've been
Just the
called
brakes
into
and
the
through
pits
the
for
hairpins.
repairs.
I'm locking
You'll need
up.
to tow back to the pit lane.
Can't figure out how
Hold
to
the
not
reset
keep it
button and we'll
lock
come
or
get
unlock it and not just keep going wide.
Where's your brake bias at right now?
Wow, why did that reset that far? It was 52, but now it's
Mitch, turn off your
Wait.
goddamn wind machine.
That's not me.
it was at 52.5. But when I set to the qualifying setup, it put it back up to 58.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see if that fixed it at all. It should.
It's really difficult to, in this car, the way things are right now, and I'm hoping that's changed with the update next week, but if you lock a tire, it's really hard to unlock it and still get the car woed up.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, that's gonna cut jack. Yep. Yeah, because I'll like fade off to try and unlock it, and it just like won't.
Yeah.
There's
Then
a
you,
car approaching.
by the
Don't
time
cross
it
the white
finally
line.
unlocks,
Watch your
then
mirrors.
you're out of braking zone.
Yeah.
There's an incident in. Turn 5.
It doesn't want to turn at low speeds. Which I expect.
Bonus points if you guess who's drunk right now.
The software on the
Oh,
bars
yeah.
would be
Line
with
has
that.
just done a
Yeah,
131.5.
What's going on?
Joe
Oh, you
Biden?
know. Yeah. I don't know. I was drinking with my work buddies, and now I'm, ready to race. Clearly.
I gotta go get me a beer now that Chandler's here.
Chandler, it's not a good idea to come in saying, I'm drunk when I'm sitting right here.
Why? Are you gonna try to match me?
He's gonna piss test you like he piss tested me.
What, did he drink it and just say,
What do you think tang bags are made out of?
Oh no.
Sorry, Eric. I was trying to get out of the way there.
Oh,
you're good. I kind of blew the corner and then just decided to off
Yeah,
myself.
turning the bias back down in the rear. Next to
Gotcha.
So since I'm an hour and a half late, does anyone want to keep me up to speed on what I need to do for the car tonight?
Not
It's a road course. Drive it.
Fast EDS.
Make sure you move the brake bias rearward.
Okay.
Because it's too far forward on the default.
Come on.
As for the
is it more of a
tires,
preference place, or is there a
just
sweet
hold
spot
on.
you found?
For the brake bias?
Yeah.
I mean, it's always a preference thing, but today in particular, it's just objectively like too far forward. You wouldn't run 58 on a road course and expect to be able to match people in the brake zones.
It's too far forward, and we're done.
Yep.
And
Sector 1 is
it
1.6
drivable?
seconds off the pace.
Oh, hell yeah.
There's an
Oh,
incident
yeah.
in turn 6. It looks like it's
The tricky spot's going
hose.
to be putting the power down out of corners.
Right. Is it at night?
It's going to be like
Evening.
late afternoon. Yeah. We'll probably go into sunset.
Good evening.
I don't know who
Sorry, Tyler,
did
the
what there.
curb was
Thank
wicked.
you if that was a follow.
You're good. You didn't get me.
I'll have to check that in a little bit.
The leader's just done it.
How do we feel about
130.8.
Trace McSorley being fired?
He didn't throw it on a dime.
They cut Trace McSorley.
Yeah.
I don't know if they cut. I think they might have just put him on
They-
the practice squad. Didn't
Well,
they?
yeah, they have to cut him to do
Who's
that.
their backup? Oh, Tyler Huntley. Tyler Huntley is probably a better Trace McSorley anyway.
You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 3. Incident
Wait,
in
there's a
International
Tyler
Horseshoe.
Huntley,
It looks
Brett
like
Huntley?
Riggs.
Yeah, there's a Brett Hundley with a D, and a Tyler Huntley with a T.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I forget where Tyler Huntley played.
Think he can throw it on a dime?
I think he
ain't
can
even.
run, and that's why they have him as Lamar's backup.
But you don't think he can throw it on a dime like he ain't even trying?
Probably.
What in God's name are you saying?
Is he from Briarwood?
I
Sector
I
1
got
is
nothing.
1.8
You ever
seconds
seen,
off the pace.
seen Trace McSorley's song?
No.
Dude, really?
There's a Trace McSorley song?
Yeah, he made it. He made a song about himself.
No.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
It was huge last year.
Hold on. You have to watch this. I'm about to say this,
That's
dude.
like some Swag Kelly shit.
My bad.
Listen to that.
Alright, let me finish this lap.
Bong, bong.
Bing bong, ping pong.
Sector 2 is 1.2 off the pace.
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gained.
You'll need to slow down to give back the time gained.
Weldon77, thank you for following. I typically don't stream a lot. I just stream this IndyCar League. Yeah, thanks for checking me out.
Personally, I think red tires, just
P9.
being cautious with them, saving them a little bit, might be the way to go.
Just because of grip.
Yeah, just because it feels like you're gonna have to do that with the blacks anyway, so you might
What
as
was
well
that?
have the quicker tire.
There's an incident in turn 5.
Alright,
There's some
try
names
them
in here I haven't seen before.
Like Kyle.
out. Pokarowski.
Like
Poker
Eric
fly.
Tag.
Air tag.
He just signed up.
That looked bad. Can you confirm
raced
that
the
you're
sport,
alright,
though.
please, Aaron?
He's been around for a while.
I don't think Chandler's raced court before.
He raced Cedra.
We'll need to pit for
That's a
repair.
separate
We've had the
entity.
black and orange
Well,
flag.
Well,
Go back
Eric
to the
Hag
pit
also
lane.
raced Cedra.
Press and hold the reset button.
How about that?
Like the Pokemon?
Yeah, he's fucking sick.
He's no Whooper.
Watch this.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeet.
So, does lowering the brake pressure bias turn it toward the back or raising it?
Lowering it.
Minus.
Lower,
Oh,
yeah, lower percent.
I've actually walked on that
So do
part
I?
of the track
Is
during the
50
24.
good? I
That's
don't know.
funny.
That's
Probably too
now
much.
that's too much.
So he said
That's
I'd go
too
like
much.
I'd go 55 to start and see if you like it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
I'll
running.
find out.
I'm running 52.5, and that's pretty aggressive rearward. So 54 is a good. 54, 55 is a good place to start for you.
Got her.
All right, I'm listening to the Trace McSorley song.
Hell yeah.
I'm sorry.
What's this
It's called-
bar blade
It's
positioning
called
thing?
Maddie Fresh.
Just a stiffness check.
What was that? The bar
The-
blade position?
Yeah.
You look. That is. That's your anti-roll bar.
Okay. And if I wanted quicker steering, I'd go up on the pinions or down on the pinions.
Yeah. So it's already at the quickest setting it can be up.
Cool. Never mind.
Yeah, 8's the quickest, 6 is the slowest.
What is this?
It's his song, dude.
Alright, try this again.
Our song. That's our song.
Ooh, I'm getting packet loss up the butt butt.
You look fine.
Okay. It's hard because I'm streaming too.
There's a car approaching. Stay
Chase
behind the
McSorley
white
was
line.
kind of late in college, though.
Yeah.
My one
This
viewer.
song sucks, though.
No, man, this is a banger.
Are reds the way
Sorry.
to go, or do blacks work best?
All approach.
We've been trying to answer this question for the
Better part of an hour and a half.
entirety of this practice session.
This man said, I went out to the bar and I woke up at a sorority, and then rhymed that with his own name.
best bet, Chandler, is like both of them are wearing a bunch, so I would just go with the reds because they're quicker.
Yeah.
Also,
He
we're only
also-
gonna get like 15 laps up anyway, right?
Yeah, it's only a 15 lap stint. What you can do to help with like tire wear, especially in the rears, is one of the fuel maps. If you want to run a fuel saving map, it would probably help you get an extra lap plus put the power down. Or fuel map 1 will be easier to put the power down than fuel map 6.
He said, your defense is softer than cheesecake.
No, he said Michigan defense suffers.
Oh.
Gotta slow
He's
down.
calling him out.
Surprising I didn't. And I was bouncing all over the grass.
Don't tell Matt
Bump,
Kistler
bump,
that, Mike.
What?
So don't tell Kistler that he said that.
Oh, Cody's here! Yay!
Yeah, man.
Mhm.
Kistler would be a Michigan fan.
We
That's
got a
about the most
McCorkle in the
right
house.
thing I've ever heard.
That's 20 minutes to go.
My favorite thing is that
Looks
all
like
the
P4
Michigan
has gone
talk
off in
this year is like,
international
oh, is this
horseshoe.
Harbaugh's last chance? And they've literally put that article out for like
Yeah, the
4
slow car
years
on the
straight
right.
now.
That man's never leaving until he's dead, and even then they're still gonna throw him out there on the sideline.
It's been his last chance for about 6 years.
Yeah. And he only got the job like
Oh my
7
god,
years
tighten
ago.
that tip on
Yeah.
the brake bias, oh my god.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Were you running 58?
Yeah.
Oh, yikes.
There's your problem.
Sector 1 is 1.1 off the pace.
Throw it on a dime.
Go like Trace McSorley.
That's the most college rap song I think I've ever heard.
Oh yeah.
And I've heard that Jordan Belfort song. a
Incident
lot.
in bus stop. We think it might be Dexter.
That was a that was a time and place kind of
Yellow
stuff.
flag.
On the way.
Like I was in college when that came out, and it kind of went hard at the bar.
But can you go hard on the bars tonight at Vark IndyCar?
Yard.
Do the bars do anything on a road course?
Yep.
Yeah.
I feel like at this point, the amount of questions that I've answered this week, it's
That
like y'all are
puts you
pushing me to my
1.4
limits.
seconds
Like,
off the pace. You're 2/10
how
off the
much-
pace in
and it's not
sector
just
3.
y'all.
The leader
I'm
is
sorry,
just
Kai,
on
it's just- I'm just-
29.9.
No, that's what I'm here for.
No,
I,
No,
uh,
I mean, you're here to
hey,
race, not answer all of our dumb questions we should have already learned.
A little bit of both.
Mike, you got a question?
It's more like
Yeah, what do
I
I
got
do
a
with the
bunch of
bars?
I got a bunch of
Ask Kai.
questions. Honestly,
answer.
default 5-1 feels good.
Yeah.
That's why
I
I'm
got I got a lot of questions from like the guys that should know their stuff that I run with on Tuesdays.
I got
That
mine
was kind of
6-2.
weird.
You implying that we don't know our stuff?
Yes.
You're a second off the
I mean,
pace in sector 1.
I'm talking like guys that have multiple IndyCar League championships across the bunch of them.
And not
They
me,
shouldn't-
a person that went
they-
from IndyCar to stock cars to IndyCar again.
They should know the fuel maps by this point. But digress.
There's an incident
We were
in
trying to figure out why
12.
one of our
Looks
guys
like
is
it's
significantly
Dexter.
slower on like road courses. It's because he's not been running.
You're 2/10
He's been
off
running
the
a
pace
fuel
in sector
saving
2.
map.
Oh,
Like, oh, I thought
That'll
that
do
was.
yeah,
But
that seems like bad.
I thought 2 was the road course map. No. I mean, it would make sense to do something like that, you know, but they don't make sense, so.
P11.
Jesus
That's your
Christ,
quickest lap in
Gavin.
this session.
Ray
You're currently
Tobias,
1.4
Tony
seconds
Johns.
off the leader's
Who are these
pace.
people?
Anthony Johns.
What are you talking about? You don't know Tony Johns?
I don't.
I think P4 has gone off in international.
Tony Johns
Think
is
he
everybody's
raced in
dad.
court, so.
Did I?
There's an incident in
Tony's
25.
everybody's uncle.
Yeah, Tony
Also,
raced
all
last
of
week.
these people have been here the first 2 weeks.
Yep.
Really?
Yes.
And what a lasting impression they've made.
I mean, to be fair, with the way that both of those races went, some of those people could have been there.
Looks like the leader has gone off in turn 6.
Still too fresh.
Michigan doesn't exist.
Sector
like that
1
one,
is
Bert?
1.3, off the pace.
Talking about the standard of driving while I do some shit like that. Fucking mint.
My favorite thing
Sorry,
about
Eddie.
Michigan is when I fucking punched my wheel about 8 times.
Ah, there's some crawl on me.
What?
Not
the fuck?
advisable to do that,
That's
Nate.
my hair.
Yeah, it's usually not advisable to smoke the wall under yellow either, but...
Did I just lock the rears after this entire time of not?
How deep into your run are you?
No, like that was on, like coming out of the pits. You know, when you're supposed to lock the fronts up like crazy. I just did a 360
someone just
on
hit
me.
me. Oh,
I'm hit.
I just got a cone from someone.
They say you cut the cord.
Oh no.
Ray
Clear right, you're
Yeah.
clear
Good,
right.
Chandler.
You need to give back the time gained.
My favorite,
it's okay.
my favorite
Is that-
podcast call
I was nicely waiting, Julian.
We've been
is
called
like
into
when
the pits by the
they,
stewards for repairs.
those GTP cars had that big crash at Riverside. I think Lynn St. James was behind the
Yeah.
wheel of one of them.
And I think Jeff Brabham was in another one.
And I want to say it was Bob Jenkins on
There's
the
an
call,
incident in
and he was like,
International
"Oh,
Horseshoe.
oh, there's hit," and they crash. I think that's so funny. Meanwhile, like somebody's upside down burning. Oh, there's hit.
Okay, Aaron,
We have
15
hit.
minutes left. That's
Officially have
15
hit.
minutes.
There's been an accident.
I've locked my brakes.
Oh my
I
god.
think he just died.
Oh,
Freaks.
what's a massive
It's good.
shot?
I heard it coming like a fucking Stuka.
It was Doc Bundy was the other driver in that wreck.
Yeah, because it
Two
was
real
the
doctor.
Jag and
Yeah, it was Robinson
Probe.
and St. James.
Chip Robinson. Yeah.
That 29 was on the race set, but with a fuck ton of slipstream, so not a realistic time.
I don't even.
He says I think it's not Bob Jenkins that says it, but he says, "Oh, there's hit, tremendous."
Yeah,
That's it. That's his
yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
even
that's
think
it,
about there
and
being
it's like
qualifying.
fucking hilarious.
I'm laughing. There's not enough fuel in that.
There's enough fuel in it.
Why would
Okay.
you
The guy
do-
behind has just
Yeah.
done a
You can do
31.4.
2 full laps.
Why would you laugh?
Oh, an out lap. 2 time laps.
You
You're
know.
not getting an in lap.
It's funny to you, Kyle.
Yeah. Why
Hi,
else would I
user.
be laughing?
That's crazy.
You have about 5 laps of fuel
Yes.
left.
I'm in an absolute heap over here.
You having a giggle, mate?
Got what a cool.
Alright, that'd be
Pop it
enough
up
of
a
that. I think I'm gonna get me a beer.
Where are you braking for turn 1?
Oh, we're
Just
we're
before
breaking
the
at
W.
Watch your
We're
mirrors.
breaking at the start finish
I
line.
think
coasting
P4 has
in.
gone off in International
Don't
The
listen to
Horseshoe.
smart
that.
ass answer would have been before the corner.
right about when it gets flat, Chandler.
Yeah.
Alright. Fair enough.
I'm braking right before the yellow lines.
I'm pretty much using my sports car braking zone.
Am I within 3 seconds? No. Okay.
That
Am I
lap's not
within 3
real.
seconds of the lap? That's not kite. Almost.
My lap?
Maybe.
Is that a quali set lap, Nate?
Huh?
Is that a quali set?
Yeah.
They're push to pass.
Yes.
You have to map it though. To the button.
I will have to do that.
Yeah. Or you could set it to where you can scream
Looks
push.
like P4 has gone off in turn 12. Yellow flag. Watch out.
Goes.
They say you cut the cord. You have to
Scream
slow down and
pass,
give up the time
please.
gained.
Initiate
You need to
pass,
slow down and
and
give
then
back some time.
It powers up.
I had a much faster lap.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Why? I don't know. I'm fucking stupid. I don't know.
Yeah,
By the power invested in me by Damien
There's an incident
Power,
in
give me
International
more power.
Horseshoe. It looks
mean
like
willpower?
Dexter.
Nope, I mean Damien.
Fuck willpower.
Could.
His brother's pretty funny though.
With what? What are you talking about? Cody. What?
Cody, I'm gonna need you to clock
Race
out and head
control.
home for the day.
Why?
His own car when he shuts it off wrong.
Oh no. Hey, Parham.
I am clocked out. I'm not working. What do you mean?
What's up? We're gonna need a horny
It's a
bomb.
joke.
Horny bonk?
Yeah.
Yeah. You.
Cody.
Sector 1 is
Corkle?
0.4
Yeah.
off the pace.
What do you just? What'd I do?
Horny.
Committed original sin.
Stand by for horny bonk.
With what, Denny Hamlin's ex-girlfriend?
No, that's Riggs that
I'm
deserves
still
the
waiting.
bonk for
I'm
that.
still waiting on her to reply. I think it's coming.
That's rigged. That's his deal.
I'm still waiting for her to reply. It's gonna come soon.
She's probably just sorting through.
She just deleted her Twitter.
You said the 2 time is quick.
That's why I use Instagram.
They say you cut the cord. You have
How
to
is
slow
it
down and
that
give up
the
the
faster
One
version
left
of
before you
cutting
slow
the
down a
bus
bit if you
stop
don't want a penalty.
is less of a penalty than the slower version of cutting the bus stop?
Like, I don't know.
See, you take it fast and you make it slow.
Like my neighbor.
Look out for the pit speed
Where
limit.
is this from?
What's your speed limit in the pits? Box in 1,060
Here, I'm
feet.
not gonna lie.
We need to come into the pits to serve it. Exit
What's
looks
the
clear.
fun combat?
Looks like P5's gone off in turn 1.
Come on in for the black
A
flag or you'll be
bippity-boopity
disqualified.
totally.
You've got wheel damage.
The gabagoo.
We'll need to pit for repairs. We've had the meatball flag.
Hey, Mike.
Hi, time.
You know every word to
Gabagoo.
We need to come in for this penalty in the next 2 laps.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
I'm missing a few of the lyrics.
Nope.
Man, you had to
The
figure
leader
it
has
out.
just done a 129.8. Alright, Aaron, 10 minutes to go. That's 10
Ooh,
minutes
would you
left.
look at that.
I have him. Oh, 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 oh.
There's a car approaching. Watch your mirrors.
I mean, it
Stay
was
behind
push
the
to
white
pass,
line.
Paul said. But, you know,
Further,
I'll
winter.
take it.
It was also winter. There she was.
Oh, fuckity wuckity.
Hey, you just spun past Tony John's pit box. You might want to stop by and say, hey.
Hey, how the fuck is it going?
The leader's just done a 128.9.
Eat skeet.
Ah, skeet, motherfucker.
Damn it.
I am sorry, Mr. Christopher Burt.
Hey.
I'm sorry. When you said push to pass, I had to push the button. I'm sorry.
Oh, shit.
Well, that means I'm only 8/10 off you, and that actually isn't too bad.
I mean, I
Boink. All right.
I ran probably like my best infield I've ever run, and happened to catch Burt.
Holy shit.
as I was coming off the
I
bank
had
of-
no toe.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was like. That lap again, not that real.
That's alright.
I probably picked up half a second, 6/10.
The
Turn,
Tony
you
Stewart
fucking bucket of
car I'm running today.
soft dick. Fuck.
Chandler, what car did you
Huh?
run in Michigan?
Stiff in the front bar.
I
Bart.
ran the UPS car. Dale Jarrett.
They stiffy? The front bar?
Yeah. Take the body roll out of it.
That's up, right?
Down.
Down.
Differ is positive.
Not on the front bar. It's the lower number.
I think I might just qualify on the race setup because the qualifying setup's very slippery.
Stiffer is definitely the bigger number, both bars.
When I looked in the setup menu, it said it was lower. In the front, higher in the rear. Thought.
Man, Kai, it's like you don't drive this car.
Yeah.
Well, you
Shut
know
the
what?
fuck up, Mitchell.
I'll go one way, and then if I don't like it, I'll just go the other
Guy
way.
ahead has
There
just
you
done
go.
a
That's
That's
always
like
works.
real life.
Oh, iRacing's getting the Ferrari GT3 Evo.
Ah!
The what?
They're updating the GT3 Ferrari to the current spec.
Tons of cool GT3 cars to have. No, let's just keep updating the cars that we already have.
I mean, nothing wrong with that.
No,
I mean, that's what real GT3 does. Around like Evo Package 3 of some of the cars.
I want that Aston that they promised us like
Front-
7 years ago.
Front bar, 1 is soft, 6 is stiff. Back bar, 1 is soft, 6 is stiff. I just wanted to clarify for the earlier
Maybe I'm
conversation.
just fucking stupid. And don't know how
No,
to
you
read.
were correct.
So with the bars, Nate, like you're correct in that they have different effects. Stiffness has different effects for the front or the backs.
I'm giving Kyle about 30 more seconds to come
It's
back.
the way that it's aimed and all that and laid out is very stupid. Why we're here a couple races into season 2.
There's
and
traffic
I'm getting more
behind. Take care.
questions than ever.
Yeah, right on your right.
Clear right.
These cars are not easy to break down.
There's a learning curve for these cars.
Oh yeah.
It's good. Actually,
I give 15 more seconds.
Adjust it on the fly.
Clear right.
My mic sound loud enough and everything. I haven't tried it yet.
Turn 6.
You also
Looks
have
like
to
it's
touch it.
Tobias.
Figured.
That was a big one. Are you okay?
You've got wheel damage.
Someone say something.
Alright, good evening. It's time for race controls, wonderful drivers meeting. I didn't know I was going to do this, but Kyle just left the setup. I'm not back in 4 minutes to get started. Tonight's race is at Daytona. It's 42 laps. Super challenging race. I'm having a challenging time, but I'm always slow.
Bad netcode.
God, you know.
Yeah.
I'm in the 66,
I mean, I could've
Kyle's in the 7.
Further, but also, yeah.
Johnny's in the 91. I can't really think of anything to cover that would be different from previous weeks.
Okay,
But,
5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Shit, no fast repairs, no green-white checkers. We reserve the right to hold or throw a caution because tonight's race will be run F1 style without cautions. I think the kind of benchmark there is a track blocking incident, but it's still at the administration's discretion. At the end of the day, please just don't block the track. Would be really cool. And obviously, all penalties will still be issued by the sim. If you request a clear and it's reviewed after the race and it was in bad faith, you'll be DQ'd and maybe worse. We might secure you on the Barbie.
Damn.
Otherwise, unless it's in the event of Tuesday night with Mike Steele, where he went through the International Horseshoe
and then
came all the way
4
back
hours of
through
red
and
flag.
cleared himself correctly, and the simulator still gave him 45 seconds. I can't think of really anything else. There's one penalty out of last week's race. It's a 6 for EOF, a 6 for Blackstock. Mike McConville, if he's here tonight, I haven't looked at the results yet. He also still has an EOL that needs to be served out of Homestead. Single car for 2 laps in 10 minutes qualifying, and the race will begin shortly after that. Now is a good time for questions. Mike, so we'll run 2 pace laps and go to Holland. I'm down with that. I'm okay with that.
P12.
Dad,
Any other questions?
For tonight, I'm going to drop down to the Digital Apex channel.
Question about tires. Are you required to use one of each tire during the race?
No, Eric, but Kyle is back.
I forgot the password to that channel.
No, you could use whatever tires you want, in whatever order you want. It does carry over whatever tires you qualified on, though, so...
Oh, does it really?
Yes.
Yes.
Johnny Parham, you got anything to say?
Pretty cut and dry, covered it. Just patient, you just get through turn 1, lap 1 safe, and make sure you pull out your infantry.
Sector 1 is 1.3, off the pace.
Yeah, closing rate's gonna be, just one note, closing rate's gonna be like huge here, so just be wary of that. I think we do kind of top out in the draft going into 1, so that's kind of an equalizer, but yeah, be careful in traffic, especially if you try to make a pass in the turn 1, whether on the inside or outside.
Can't wait for somebody to try to throw a block.
Besides that, yeah, Bert mentioned rightfully, no mandatory caution or anything of the sort, but if there's any reviews or anything, just note us the incident, send one of us a PM after the race, and we'll get to review on that.
Thank you, Bert. Appreciate it.
Phil Clark, it's good to see you tonight, bud. Glad you made it in 2 days.
Also, if you're being
early.
lapped, please be respectful to the leaders that are trying to lap you, and don't make it a game where you're going to let them go.
lap in this session.
No,
Sector 3
there's
is
no
0.6.
password.
We're going to play the
Oh, for
Sebastian
thanks.
Vettel blue flag song
Yeah,
for you.
second.
No, we're not.
Looks like P4 has binned it in International Horseshoe.
Come on, blue flag.
Oh, fuck.
You ever notice how like coming back on the oval, like it kicks outside once, and then like it'll come back and then it'll go again?
Sector 1 is
That's how
1.3
it's
seconds off
That's
the
how it's
pace.
going out of that corner like every time.
There's an incident in bus stop. We think it might be Dexter.
Oi!
Oh, one more thing before qualifying goes over. Big thank you to everybody for coming out for this one.
B6.
I don't think for the road course races we
Sector 3 is
had as big a
0.3
turnout
off the pace.
as we do for Daytona here.
Checkered flag.
I think it might be
P6.
because we're pacing the schedule a bit smarter with the road course and all that. But yeah, thanks for coming out, everybody, and good luck in qualifying.
Yeah, we can do that.
Can I join? Rather, I don't.
That's the end of the session. B6.
User left your channel. User left your channel.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 97 Fahrenheit.
User left your channel. Channel switched.
I got nothing.
Same. I'm just gonna finish.
Yeah. I'm on map 7 and I made my brake bias 54.5. And I'm running the reds.
It takes 6 clear. Don't cross the white line. Okay, Aaron, we've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
Yeah, I was running the reds.
I feel like I had to be more careful with blacks, so I may as well just run the reds since it's only going to be like 10 laps on them anyway.
You gotta readjust your brake bias for this qualifying setup.
Shit. Forgot.
So it's with the rear ARB, the lower the number, the stiffer it is.
Yeah. I haven't
That's
touched him
confusing.
though, and Kite said he didn't touch him either.
Okay.
Oh, I guess we don't get pushed to pass during qualifying.
Green flag, green flag. All right, man, here comes your first time lap. You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
I can see what's gonna happen to me in this race is I'm gonna lock up my brakes and pile into the back of somebody.
Yep.
It seems like it's really
The closing
sensitive
rate's
to that.
so fast.
It doesn't take much to lock them up either.
No.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left. You'll need to stop for more fuel. One more lap.
You're in pole.
That's weird. I was on pole for like a couple seconds there. That scared me.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 76 Fahrenheit.
What the fuck? Did you do your 2 laps?
I'm just finishing it up. I'm not gonna get any better.
I put it on the inside of road 2.
I'm pretty
They're
sick.
showing us the fuel black flag as a warning. You've got the officials upset with your slow driving. You better get on
I
with
just,
it. Otherwise, they're going to pull us out of qualifying.
I know where I fucked up at least.
Oh, thank God, a hag outdid me by like a couple of hundredths. Or, yeah.
Are you running in 7 or 6?
7.
Okay. I was doing 7 in practice, and then I kept spinning it out on the exit of some of these turns.
The way it's explained to me is that you're actually you have more torque on the bottom end in 6, and more torque on the top end in 7.
Do you care if McLean joins us?
I don't care.
I know he's kind of up on his own.
It is what it is.
I'm gonna send him. I don't think he knows what the password is.
Oh, for Arrow's thing here? I don't know it either. I just got dragged into it a bunch of times. Or you talk about the TeamSpeak?
So, on Tuesday, qualified all right, like 6th, and then I was taking it really easy and lost a bunch of positions in the first 2 laps.
Yeah, I was watching Dave's stream while I was watching the stack race on Jim's stream at the same time.
Yeah, I got fucked by the penalty.
I need to know more of the info about how Op got his penalty cleared, but you guys couldn't. Maybe just because you guys didn't ask. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't ask, but I also didn't think I was supposed to.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, I gave back my time. I just didn't do it quite in time. I think the stop and hold for 44 seconds is brutal.
Yeah, I don't get the current penalty system in this anymore. Also, be forewarned, I am streaming, so.
Yeah, Steve's about to come in here. He's probably streaming too.
Yeah.
User joined your channel.
I just don't know how I had that kind of speed, because I thought I was sloppy as shit. Also, I do find it funny now that, not necessarily saying Dave dragged me into this, but I'm now running more races than Dave is.
Well, I don't even know why he skipped out on tonight. I do know why he did.
Well, he's packing for Mosport, but also...
How much do you need to pack?
He had a rough day at work on the first race, that's why he didn't race, and then showed up last week, got taken out by Blackstock, and then I think he already had it set that he was going to be packing for Mosport tonight, so...
Oh wait, if I just disappear in the middle of this, we're getting the remnants
of the hurricane. Yeah.
Supposed to drop a lot of rain on us tonight and tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, the boyfriend.
That's the end of the session. P4.
Had most of that hit up in his area because he's in kind of the Pittsburgh-ish area. Not Pittsburgh, Philadelphia. Sorry.
Did Steve join?
Hey, it lines us up on the backstretch. Neato.
Don't forget to reset your bias again.
Yeah, I'm doing that now.
And change your tire.
I was gonna say you
I
can change your tire back.
I was told that it couldn't change.
Two black flags. Are you well to serve? Obviously, Dumble's not here. That keeps rolling down the line. And really only one.
Alright, man.
If I can
Let's
make it through
keep
the
it clean.
first turn, I might just take it easy this entire race just to get it done.
Should be done in about an hour.
Well, unfortunately, I fucked myself. I can't take it easy. Starting P4.
Ooh, interesting tire strategy up there.
Fuck, everyone around me's on reds.
I went with him because I figured.
By the way, it does not auto start you on the tires you qualify.
I see that our
It
it
did
defaults to whatever tire you're on.
The setup.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
No, if you switch to your tire change, it defaults to that, which is good.
I don't know. I loaded in and I was on blacks and I had to switch.
I mean, I'm
They should
very
do that for NASCAR.
I'm very
I qualify on
inexperienced in those
black.
types of cars, so I figure it's probably just best if I race on the.
I think it defaults
the
to
black
black
tires.
Yeah. Well, my stupid ass thinks I'm gonna be competitive.
Being on the golden couch with a lot of guys standing around him, that's kind of what I'm feeling like right now.
I have a feeling I'm gonna get taken out on the first lap,
P4.
so I'm just
Track
trying
tempo
to
77
trying to
Fahrenheit.
get them
like that too.
trying to get the mindset to not be mad about it.
Yeah. Well, this is my not taking it seriously one. So
Follow
if I
car
could hit,
number
I could hit.
2009 in the left column.
I went into this series knowing I was probably not going to finish most of the races.
Yeah.
That's why it didn't bother me at all. Race 1 at Homestead when I got to get out on the first lap. I was like, oh, well, that's a thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Then I left.
I about ran
Yeah, I'm gonna
back
be-
rigs.
At least the crashes look cool.
Yep.
Is my philosophy.
That's why when I crashed last night,
I'm looking out for
I
my
flipped over,
safety.
but like I just had a little dent in my left front. It's like, well, that car didn't look like it rolled.
Oh man, I did so much work to the fucking right side of my car over the entire night. It's not fun. Just very early fucking up and just being like in the pit the entire fucking rest of the race.
I hope Kite just goes and gets us kind of split out.
That'd be nice.
That'd be really nice.
Everyone's gonna be on top of each other turn 1 here.
Yeah, I don't want to be up someone's ass, and I don't want someone up my ass.
too bad. We're packing it in like it's a NASCAR start.
Alright, man.
Okay, Aaron,
Pace
get
cars
ready.
in.
There we go.
Green,
flag,
green.
flag.
He's going high to get a distance gap, whatever.
Got one
Clear
on your
left.
left. Clear on the left.
That was a very orderly turn one.
Yeah, surprising.
I wish my computer liked these cars a little bit more.
Start's okay. Now find your groove.
I figure I don't have the race pace, so I'm probably gonna drop down to like 10th here.
Oh, yellow flag. That's never good.
I think it's just the bug that we always have here.
Oh, right. I remember that from Port GT now. That was annoying all race.
I'm just worried Austin Dillon's gonna be on the other side.
Gavin almost packed me going into the bus stop.
Jeez, that was almost something.
Everybody's just throwing it in.
Yeah, a few people did.
What, back in one?
Someone up ahead of me threw it in and it just caused a big checkup with all of us. Someone threw it in on me lap 1 at International Horseshoe. I figured they could just have it. Oh shit.
Really sloppy.
Yep, not great. My fucking night of recovery. At least I didn't bin it.
Did you go off in the West Horseshoe?
Yep. Everybody's too fucking aggressive.
Yeah.
Right side. Clear to the right.
All clear.
You want to shift early
The
in
leader has
56?
just done a
Or for the-
130.7. Riggs is now leading. Sectors 2 and 3 are
I'm just going to the
0.3
top of
off
the
the
revs.
pace. Sector 1 is
Yeah, top of the
0.7
revs
off
is
the
what I was
pace.
told. Like let it hit blue and then shift.
P4.
I don't know
All
what
right,
the other
Aaron,
roadies
hold
are,
your
but I
nerve, just
know
keep
we
it
lost
smooth,
them.
no mistakes.
I think one of
Quicker
them's
than you
doing a
entering
mistake,
turn 1.
which
I think one's Chicago.
I thought there was only 3 though.
And one of them is Austria.
Oh shit.
Oh, maybe. I guess there's 4 then. I know it wasn't a lot, considering it's like an IndyCar league. It's mostly ovals.
That was 131.4. That's your best lap in this session.
I'm hitting the rev limiter down the front straight.
Draft, yeah.
Yeah. like 190 and it starts hitting the limiter.
Just fucked up the International Horseshoe.
Ooh, someone just spun out of it.
Far right. Still there. Clear to the right.
And Chad just kind of took advantage of me.
One spun around and the International
Come on,
Horseshoe.
mate, defend your position.
Oh, someone spun in the West Horseshoe. McClory?
Five.
I don't know.
Yeah, Chad passed me and got me out of my rhythm. Big brain time.
Oh, that cone went flying, and there goes Brett Hickson.
Spin off bus top.
I just went from 14th to 11th in one lap.
P5. This bastard's holding you up. You've got to find a way past.
I disagree with that. Shit.
The gap to Holmes in front is now 1.0.
Seems like every lap someone's going flying off at one of the horseshoes. I just had that George, I can't pronounce his last name. Trepex or whatever.
Georgie.
Yeah, he went off in front of me.
Yeah, I've screwed up enough that I've let Holmes get away from me in the draft.
I'm enjoying my time in the top 10 now because I see Julian's coming back pretty quick. Julian wasn't on my relative at all, and now he's like, well, I look down, all of a sudden he's 3 seconds back.
Oof,
I got to the inside of Chandler and he hit the just goddamn push the pass. Fuck's sake.
Let him use them up early. You already got the speed on him.
No, I just crashed.
Fuck.
Cool.
Like, how bad?
We think P6 has binned it in turn 6.
Oppenheimer just went off behind me.
I didn't get any meatball, but I think I took my front wing off, so I'm just gonna come in and fix it.
The gap to Holmes ahead is now
Yeah,
1.6 seconds.
Yeah, Oppenheimer was going again, but he's really slow. Oh, Abby fell out.
Well, I think you're going to stay in the top 10 for a little bit longer there, Steve.
Yeah,
just gained 2
appears so.
spots.
I'm in 8th now.
Yeah.
Not running particularly fast. That's my best lap.
This reminds me of the fucking MX-5 race, but with cars that shouldn't be doing this.
That lap was at 133.1.
And I'm somehow pulling away from people behind me. I don't know how that's happening, but okay.
I can't tell if I bent the steering or not.
Turn 5.
I can definitely tell I'm blowing my braking points. I just don't use any of my push to pass.
Wait, we have that?
Yeah.
I had no idea. Shows how much I drive Indy cars in the sim.
Well, you would have had to set it in
Tyler,
your
that
settings.
was fucking sexy.
So you're probably not going to be able to use any.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
That's fine.
5 seconds are required, so it's...
When you're doing 42 laps of green, you know, usually by the end you're also spread out anyways.
Yeah.
The gap to Holmes ahead is now
Do the
2.1.
optionals worth fixing?
Yes.
Yeah, in these cars it is, because it could be just as simple as replacing a wing and then you're back to perfect.
Synchronized spin
Slow car on the way.
on
Finish
the
a lap
return of
down
the
again.
oval.
God damn it. It's just so frustrating.
Go right.
Yeah, but I think there's going to be some high attrition in this. You still might get a
It's
top.
every single race I run in, though.
Yeah.
But they just quarter this shit. I'm just not good anymore.
I can definitely feel your frustration.
Yeah, man.
And you talking about you finished like in the top 5. How many races to begin the season? I haven't had a top 5 in like a year.
No,
Your lap times are increasing. Come on, keep your
I
focus.
think I've started putting too much pressure on myself because I had that string of top 5s and I keep running well. And then I've had a bunch of crashes and it just really, you know, that gets me, so. Yeah, when every race is just going shit, I can imagine it sucks. Kind of why I came in here with expectations to just run shitty. Now it's like, holy shit, I'm running 8th.
Oh, I killed it.
You've got wheel damage.
Yep, I murdered it.
What, do you hit the tires there?
Repairs will be pulled in by the stewards.
It started to spin and I tried to catch it and it went. I missed the front tires and I got the rear tires. Wonder if it's gonna be better just to
Oppenheimer's
fucking
out.
tow it.
No meatball?
What, me? Oh, I don't think I've got the tire, Julian. I'm gonna park it.
What?
I've got to park it. Yeah, I lost the tire.
We'll need to stop again.
Oh, that blows.
Yep. Yeah, Chad locked him up, and I don't know if my brain was concentrating on that or not, but...
I think this series is off next week, but we're back at Chicagoland in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That should be... I actually ran some laps there. It should be pretty fun.
Yeah, Chicagoland's a fun track.
Man, I wish they would give us a faster pair on roadies, but oh well. That blows. I was in the top 5.
Chicagoland's the only place I won in the court IndyCar series.
Well, Aaron, I appreciate the position. Regardless, you didn't
Yeah.
have to take yourself out for it, but
Like I said, that was my fault. I haven't looked at the replay, but I know I fucked up.
it's hard to be almost perfect here for this amount of time. It's just...
I wish we could have gone to any other track, if I'm honest.
Oh man, I just caught it too, I bet.
This track is hard to be consistent at.
I would imagine that they figured most people had Daytona, though, so it might be better for turnout.
Yeah, the rear was coming around and I turned right to catch it and it put me straight towards the tires. I hate how close the tires are there. Just ate shit right into it.
See, like, Bingle's in 5th and I'm catching him. So I had some speed.
Oh, hi, hun. Yeah, he died already. Probably. I'll be able to tell in 18 seconds whether or not it's repairable, but thanks for popping in. Hey, they're fixing it.
That's good news.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna finish it out. You know, I'm probably 2 laps down, but fuck it.
Spinner, turn 1.
I gotta know, you know.
He's going.
I say that, and I'm gonna take the optional, and I'm sure it's gonna be like, "Hey, your car's still fucked." It's gonna be like, "Okay, parking it."
Like being in an endurance race when At least they're fixing that.
I mean, there's already a lot of attrition, especially with Abby dropping out.
Yep.
And who knows what's going to happen with, you know, anything else. I mean, shit, if I can only be 2 laps down, I actually might pass people on pace. I just really fucking blew it right there, though. Oh well. Again, this is me learning. I'm still learning the car.
Sorry about that, Jeff. My frame rate dropped out of nowhere.
That's kind of why I joined this league. First I thought about joining, and then I was like, no, because I'm gonna suck so bad. And then I thought, well, then how else are you gonna learn this car?
Yeah,
You're gonna sacrifice your I rating and safety rating for it?
I would not learn anything if I was just practicing with this car and like boring myself after 10 laps around a place like this. Racing's what makes me learn, you know.
Exactly.
This car, I think, is going to be a lot different next week anyway on the roadies.
Yeah. Apparently, you're going to be able to catch shit like I just had, so. Honestly, I wonder if I would have just backed it in with rear wing damage if I would have just spun it out instead of trying to catch it. Too late. Who knows? You know. Watch it drop off the jack and the wheel's still not attached. That's going to be funny here in a second.
Riggs is off.
Holy shit, I just made a honest-to-God pass on somebody. And I'm gonna give it right back. Whoa! Oh shit, but I spun. I saved it, but I
see
spun.
you spinning. Are you in a player's car?
Yep. That's okay, though. I don't even think I'm gonna lose a spot.
Yeah, I saw the player's blue car spinning. I'm like, Steve.
His exit's clear.
I managed to do that without losing any spots.
I think my car's fine.
I lost the giant cushion that I had over everybody, but...
I'm gonna feel it out here.
What happened to Ray Tobias? He was ahead of you.
I had just passed Tobias, and we didn't touch, but maybe he spun reacting to my spin. Like, I had just passed him in the West Horseshoe. I see he's not on my relative anymore, so I don't know if he hit something and got damage.
Oh, I think I've got aero damage because I can't get into 6th. I mean, that makes sense. I clobbered the entire right side of the car off.
Yeah, in real life you'd be out.
Yeah.
One spun out wide international horseshoe.
You didn't put it in field map 8 or anything by accident, did you?
Me, or?
Oh, I am.
Okay. Yeah. That'll do it.
Okay, Aaron, come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits. 20th place.
What, me being an 8? That's a good question. I never switched it. That I can think of.
I just had a weird glitch across my screen.
I'm still ahead of Blackstock.
I saw he was in the pits for a bunch of laps at the start.
Ray Tobias is in the pits. I just passed him.
He must have got damage.
Oh my god, what if I was actually in 8th this entire time? Because I remember being in an 8 on the pace lap. And I was just keeping up because of the draft. And I'm a complete idiot. And I actually had the fastest car.
That might be a possibility.
That's definitely not the case, because I couldn't get into 6 in the backstretch.
Oh.
I wish there was more roadies, because I feel like 4 is not enough to get used to them in this car.
Yeah.
I do think Red Bull Ring will be a lot of fun.
I've loved everything I've done in the Red
P19.
Bull Ring so far.
It's gonna be a lot better with that new tire.
The track was like built to have good racing.
Yeah.
It's so good.
That's where I finally had the balls to try out the LMP car, and I actually did really well with it. Like, I don't want to call it an easy track, but to learn a car, it's easier.
As far as F1 tracks go, it's an easier track.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, when they announced that was coming, I was happy.
I probably will not
There's
buy
an incident in turn
Hungary.
5. It looks like it's Blackstock.
No, I got no interest in Hungary. Even when I was like a kid and had like won games, like Hungaroring was one of my least favorite tracks on them.
I like Hungaroring. I don't think I'll ever really schedule or drive anything there, but you know.
I don't
Can I
even
get
think it's
back
like
before
so
the
much that I
chicane?
don't like it. It's just one of those. There's nothing about it that makes me like it.
Yeah. I'm about 3 seconds off pace with the damage.
Well, we keep
Sectors
just
2 and
running,
3
we'll
are
probably beat another
0.8 off the pace.
handful of
Sector
people
1
at
is
least.
0.7 off the pace.
Like hell, we've still got 28 more laps.
I'm gonna go high. Go ahead. Sorry, I wasn't listening the first time.
See, like the guy that I spun when I was behind on Chandler, I'm ahead of him now. He's a lap behind me. Like, I wish he'd just let me go instead of hitting push the pass when I got a run on him. For fuck's sake.
Carroll
Sorry.
behind is pitting now.
No worries.
I can definitely say that at least I was afraid I wouldn't have any pace doing this, but I've shown that I do, so now I'm kind of happy with the results. You know.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot better than I expected to tonight. I mean, I know most of my spots have been because of other people crashing, but
I really feel like I could have won Michigan. And then Blackstock happened.
Oh, was that where you guys raced last week?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wish I could have had a chance to race Michigan.
Yeah, you spun on the first lap and then got taken out in the second
Oof.
lap.
Yeah, I was away on vacation last week.
leader
I
is
told
pitting
her,
now.
I'm like, hey, my first ever race at Vark. I did one race, lasted one corner,
There's
and
an
then
incident in
I didn't
International
show up the
Horseshoe.
next week.
Like,
All right, let's see how good I can enter pit road with this thing.
It's 5,500 green, I believe, right?
Yeah. Man, I slowed down way too early. This track doesn't have the animation for pit crews either.
Oh yeah.
what'd you say? Yes, it does.
Oh, I didn't. I had just a slang guy. That was it.
Yeah, I didn't see my guys going either.
Maybe it's the track.
That's what I'm saying. I know some tracks have it and some don't.
I thought it was a car thing. I didn't realize it was a track thing.
Also, if you guys see Tyler Machettle on track anywhere, tell me where he's at, because he's my next guy I'm taking.
This car says Hellman's on it a million times.
I actually just got a 0x for contact for hitting a cone on the way out of the pits.
this thing gets late, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Then again, I'm terrified of most cars when they get late. Supercar had a tendency to do that.
Pretty much any car in iRacing, when it gets light, you go, well, I'm gonna die.
Yeah. Yeah, the supercar you can catch.
Why aren't we racing the supercar? Because we're having fun instead.
P19. That lap time was 1:33.9.
Well, I mean, it's hectic running a series, and this is...
Oh, it's alright, Aaron. That's good consistency. Keep it up.
Oh, that I get. Julian has to wait till Sandown comes out.
I can't wait till those other tracks come out now.
That's the thing. I want to do it, but at the same time, every time I get into doing it, I hate myself.
Right.
Like halfway through the season.
I don't blame you. A lot. I mean, I remember how much work I put into it when I was just in NR03. I'd imagine there's a lot more now. The iRacing days, at least with rules and shit.
A lot of it's attitudes too. I got the tryhards, the no tries, and the assholes, and then the guys that just want to be there. You know.
The worst is when you get the people in supercars that take it too seriously.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, prime example. You have to deal with me and my fucking ass on a weekly basis.
I mean, you're tolerable, Steve. To be honest. I wish you wouldn't immediately jump on Twitter after a race. It's the only thing I would change, but...
Well, like I said last night, I mean, I wasn't going to get into it, but like I said last night, I was not blaming the 24 at all. I was just pissed that I entered another race in a wreck.
And I wasn't blaming anyone for my shit, because I
You've just done a 134.1.
It was getting hit well after the wreck had stopped. That was what pissed me off.
Right.
You know.
I mean,
by a car 14 laps down.
I felt more bad last night because I spun Drew out, ending a long green flag run when he got loose in front of me, and I was like, ah, fuck. I was happy to see. I don't think he got big damage from it.
I've had a rough couple of weeks in the Cup, so I'm glad we have an off week.
I think that's why I got so pissed after Daytona, is because I knew I was missing Pocono too, and it's just like, alright, I need a half-decent run tonight, and then those two races I finished like 30th and 31st, it was like, ugh.
See, I do stupid good at Pocono and Indy, even in that package, and it really pissed me off with the, like 8 guys that stayed out in that one restart. Loose, you said? Try switching compounds in the next stop.
Well, Patrick Britton just took 7th, and from what I can see on my telemetry, he's way fucking faster than me, so I'm enjoying it 6th while I can.
I guess the Tyler guy must be around the leaders because he got his lap back. There's only one down now.
Yeah, I haven't seen him on my relative at all.
That lap time was 1:33.9.
Funny now, like I'm doing laps where my delta is showing like all through the infield section. It's like, this is your fastest lap of the race, and then I get out on the oval and it just goes down.
We estimate 6 laps remaining on this tank. 1.2 gallons per lap. We'll need to add 21.4 gallons to get to the end. We're not seeing any significant tyre wear. Your brake temperatures look good.
Clear left.
Blue flag.
And Haig is really
Blue
quick.
flag.
What?
Yeah, Haig is pretty stupid fast in these cars.
Yeah, we learned it from Scotty.
Blue flag.
That was the endurance team we were all on. We also ran IndyCar. McLaughlin would be the last name of Scotty, by the way.
Right.
Yeah, just, you know.
Some
guy, you know. I remember he was telling me to do this, and this when we were at Texas one time, and he fucking immediately jumped out to a 5-second lead in 2 laps on me. I'm like, alright, second.
Did you guys run it dry? Or did you run it dry, Steve?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm just so loose now.
I didn't find the car handled any differently at the end of my run. I mean, I was braking a little earlier, just so I didn't break loose, but
I just lost the ass, really. I think it's because the track might be getting colder.
Incident in
yeah, it's
turn 5.
74
it
right now. I honestly didn't
car
check
ahead.
to see what it was at the start. My tires weren't that worn. On my first pit stop, fronts were 91 and 94, rears 96, 95, and I mean, I'm on the black tires, but still.
Yeah.
That's not much.
I have a feeling my reds are going to be in the 80s, for sure.
I'm debating about taking reds now for the last stop, but I don't think I have much to gain. Because everyone in front of me is pulling away, and everyone behind I'm pulling away from. I think if I'm going to gain any more spots, it's because someone crashes, not because I'm going to get faster and pass them.
Yeah.
We're still
Right
just
side.
coming around
We're right.
halfway this time.
Alright, man, that car is a lap down.
I'm like 5 seconds slower than I was at the beginning of this run, too.
Oh, so
it's just really light for me.
Incident in turn 1. We think
you're
it
on
might
the reds,
be Carroll.
or?
Yeah. I think you should just stay black.
Yeah.
Honestly.
There's an incident in
like this
turn 2.
handles
We
so
think
much
it might
differently
be
than it did
Carroll.
at the beginning.
In practice, I never ran more than a few laps on reds.
I think I might start running IndyCar official again on days where I can. Just to start to understand these races, these cars a little bit more.
Yeah.
I ran it a couple times.
Should be about 4 laps of fuel left.
Weeks when they were at
1.2
Indianapolis,
gallons per lap.
Oval,
We estimate we're going to need to add
Michigan.
20.7 gallons to reach the end of
It
the
was
race.
fun.
We're not seeing any significant tyre wear. Your brake temperatures look good.
Julian, I see you're the first car a lap down now.
For now, it's gonna be Parham in a second.
Oh.
Part of the reason my car might be handling so weird could be damage too. Forgot all about that.
It's definitely what's making my car feel ill.
What kind of times you've been running?
Sorry if I scared you.
What, me? 134s.
Right. Yeah, either of you.
That's what I was running at the end of the run, but
Great, I can't pass Blackstock on speed now.
at the beginning of the run I was running 131s.
We estimate 3 laps of fuel left.
Damn.
Clear right.
I just
There's
ran
an incident in.
exactly
We'll stop.
134
Looks like
flat,
it's
000.
Carol.
But I have been mostly running like mid to high 33s.
We estimate 3 laps of fuel remaining. 1.2 gallons per lap. We'll need to add 21.2 gallons to get to the end of the race.
The right
Tyre
time
wear looks
90,
fine, mate.
94,
Brake
95.
temperatures are looking good.
And then the rears were low 90s. I haven't used a single push to pass tonight.
Blue flag.
Oh, I have been.
Well, yeah, now you're just up in front of me now. I don't expect to get anywhere close to you though.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Well, that was the first. I just smoked the hell out of my right front going into turn 1 of all places. I had only ever kind of locked anything up in the 2 horseshoes, but even that I haven't done in a
Okay,
while.
Aaron, we're halfway home. Should be about 2 laps remaining on this tank. That last lap was a 134.2. Good consistency. Keep them coming. The car ahead's pitting now.
Fuck. I just wasted a push to pass because I had to flip the throttle.
Next time you'll have it.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left. All right, man. Way to go.
You were looking for that Tyler Machado.
We think you'll be out of fuel on the next
he's
lap.
right in front of me. We're going into the West Horseshoe now.
Pit this lap. In this lap.
Says he's 18th.
Yeah. Oh, I'm off
Incident
sequence
in.
from
Bus
him.
stop. It looks like Carol.
Because I just exited the West Horseshoe, but I got a pit here. I need a little bit more attrition. You know.
Yeah, there hasn't been any in a while now.
You've got 1 gallon
Then again,
left.
I don't notice it as much, probably.
Got one on your
I
left.
can see that on my relatives, 7th, 8th,
Clear
and 9th
double
are
left.
all
Clear
like
left.
within a second of each other, so maybe they can get together.
Blue flag. You've got half a gallon left. Watch your speed. Pit lane speed limit is 55 miles per hour. We'll need to stop again. Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Yeah, I don't see the pit crew.
Alright, that's it. Go.
I've got a lap car in front of me and I'm trying to draft off him and he's fucking weaving around.
There's traffic approaching. Watch your mirrors.
Like, dude, you're at least a lap down. I don't care. I don't
There's
know why
an
you're
incident in turn 5.
trying to
Looks
hold
like
me
it's
off.
flag stop.
Thank you.
There's an incident in turn 7.
Got a slow car on the left. Alright, man, that car is a lap down. Go right.
I guess Blackstock finally killed it.
They say you cut the course. You have to slow down and give up the time gained.
You'll need to give back the time gained. Incident in turn 6. It looks like Tobias. Blue flag.
On your left? Clear left.
Clear on the left.
My excuse is that I ripped a tire off.
Oh, I can't wait to take a drink of water in 2 laps. I mean, I guess I could probably do it on the oval, but I'm always too much of a... It'd throw me off too much.
I think it would have taken me forever to drive the car around, so I probably should have started towing earlier than I did.
There's an incident in turn 2. We think it might be Blackstock. We think about 11 laps of fuel remaining, 1.2 gallons per lap. It looks like we'll need to add 1.3 gallons to get to the end of the race. We're not seeing any significant tyre wear. Your brake temperatures look good. Okay, Aaron, your lap times are pretty consistent. P17.
We have a car stopped on the left.
Yellow flag, caution.
Go right.
We think about 11 laps of fuel left, 1.2 gallons per lap. We think we'll need to add 1.9 gallons to get to the end. Your tyre wear looks fine, mate. Your brake temps look good.
Gallons somewhere.
The leader is
Car's
pitting
pitting.
Well, Blackstock's slow.
There's a car rejoining in front. Sector 1 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
Clear left, car left. Clear left. All clear, all clear.
Interesting in fuel maps, maybe I can save that on this run.
Should be about 10 laps remaining on this tank. 1.2 gallons per lap. We will need to add 1.7 gallons to reach the end of the race. We're not seeing any significant tyre wear. Your brake temperatures are fine. There's an
I think
incident
Chad
in turn
got
12.
fucked
Looks
up
like
because I
it's
just passed him in
Blackstock.
the pits, so he's still sitting in the pits.
Ever.
And I think Kyle ran out of gas.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
We have a car
Incident in
stopped on the
turn
right.
1.
No, that wasn't him. Never mind. Someone was sitting in the grass. I think they must have exited the
Got your
car
left.
before I could look down and see
Hold
on the
your
right.
line. He's still there. Keep right.
Blue flag.
Clear to the left.
We estimate 9 laps of fuel remaining, 1.2 gallons per lap. We estimate we're going to need to add 1.6 gallons to get to the end of the race.
Chad is
Tyre
on
wear
track,
looks fine, mate.
14
Your brake
seconds
temperatures are
behind me,
okay.
so let's see if I can keep that far in front of him.
on your
That's a big
left.
enough gap for 11 laps.
Hold your line. Clear left. All clear, all clear. They say you cut the cord.
Okay, Aaron,
Slow
just
down
cut the
to
track.
time gain.
You'll need to slow down to give back the time gained.
Just he dove it in on me and then broke harder than anyone I've ever fucking seen for the bus stop, and we both went in there
Make it
sideways.
from here, right?
You guys can. I gotta save
Yeah.
like about a lap and a half of fuel.
I mean, I cut it close on fuel just to spend as little time on pit road as possible,
P16.
but I'm still like a gallon to the good.
We estimate 8 laps of fuel left, 1.1 gallons per lap. We'll need to add 1.4 gallons to get to the end. Your tyre wear looks fine, mate. Your brake temps are good.
I also wonder what crew chief is basing this off of if I'm actually on the lead lap and I actually have to run, what, 10 more laps?
Take it, I'm down on power, I have no idea why.
About 8 laps of fuel left, 1.1 gallons per lap. 2. It looks like we'll need to add 2 gallons to get to the end. We're not seeing any significant tyre wear. Your brake temperatures are fine, mate. Blue flag.
I'll be on the...
Can I get the race now? Thank you.
Damn. I just ran my fastest lap of the race with no draft. Still only a 32.9, but still. Did not expect that.
Should be about 7 laps remaining on this tank. 1.1 gallons per lap. We'll need to add 0.7 gallons to get to the end of the race. Your tyre wear looks fine, mate. Your brake temperatures look good.
I'm actually fighting Bert for this position, wherever he's at.
Somebody crashed. Tyler crashed and he crashed hard. So.
Michelle.
Yeah. Machete.
Thank you, Johnny.
Thank you, Johnny.
Great, so just stay ahead of Bert, pass him in the pits, etc. Save fuel. You know, the whole laundry list right now.
Should be about 6 laps of fuel remaining. 1.1 gallons per lap. We think we'll need to add 1.7 gallons to get to the end. We're not seeing any significant tyre wear. Your brake temperatures are fine. P15.
If you haven't used up your push to passes, it's not a bad idea to do it now. 7 laps to go. Use it on the oval.
I can't. I gotta save fuel. That's gonna burn more.
I don't have it mapped, so even though Kyle, what's his name, Pro or
Pokrovsky,
he's catching me. I don't know how he's been behind me most of the time, and now all of a sudden he's catching me like big time.
He's also the lead admin.
I'm guessing maybe he threw reds on or something on that last stop, but like, I could use some of that push to pass right now, but I didn't map it.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was a thing. I mean,
it didn't used to be.
Yeah, I mean, I knew it was a thing in IndyCar, just not in the sim.
Even then, we didn't have push to pass in the lead up in 12 until we started getting road courses in the fixed series. Let alone the proper qualifying boosted Indy.
I think it's this coming weekend is when
we estimate
iRacing
5 laps of fuel remaining. 1.1 gallons per lap. We will need to add 1.5 gallons to get to the end. We're not seeing any significant tyre wear. Your brake temperatures are looking good.
How sick was that?
There's an incident in turn 6. It looks like Carol.
Where the fuck is Blackstock at? Oh, he's down in the grass.
Yeah.
He must have killed it.
He killed it a couple laps ago.
Yeah, I saw him driving really slow a few laps back.
I think he's just been putting around.
Blue flag.
Ooh, I almost spun coming out of International.
Got about 5 laps. That's more than enough to finish.
Alright. So remember, for Red Bull Ring, it's just gotta get to the end.
Alright, Aaron, you got about 4 laps of fuel left.
I mean, if I can stay ahead of Kyle here for another 5 laps, just keeping this on the track is getting me a top 5.
I'm gonna have to settle for 15th at this point and be happy they put their tire back on.
Who made this 42 laps? Couldn't we have made it 40? Come on.
No, I just spun. That's gonna cost me some time to perk. I don't know how. There's no fucking tires left to, or engine left to fucking spin. Actually, either of you have relative on Berg right now?
On Berg, no.
On who?
Chris Berg.
No. Oh shit, I've been worried about Kyle catching me, but fucking Chad has been coming up behind him and going a hell of a lot faster than Kyle.
Oh, never mind. Berg's out of the race. I just gotta hope Parham hasn't a happy accident.
Parham's on the same lap as me, so...
Oh, God, that's not gonna happen. Alright, I'm on my own little island. Just have to save fuel. Got it.
3 laps of fuel remaining.
I should have enough to finish now.
We think about 3 laps remaining on this tank. 1.1 gallons per lap. We think the fuel's going to be tight. You might need to save some. Your tyre wear looks fine, mate. Your brake temperature's okay.
Man, what I wouldn't give to have not had that spin
There's an
now
incident
earlier in the
turn
race.
6.
I
Same.
would have killed to not have the contact with the wall.
Same.
I mean, obviously, yeah, your guys did you in way worse,
Yeah.
but...
Oh, not saying it like that, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I believe me, I get it. But mine only cost me about 6 seconds of time, but it's like
Fucking
shit.
Chandler is a piece of shit.
He sucks. He honestly sucks.
God damn it. Always catch him in the worst place.
Shit. Well, that's gonna save me some fuel, I guess.
National race.
Need to slow down and give back some time.
Chandler just went off.
I missed my breaking point for the horseshoe on the straight.
Come on, Chandler, let me by before the friggin'... he's not gonna have a
Pretty
choice.
easy getting around him. He's kind of a wrecking ball.
You got about 3 laps of
I
fuel
got by
left.
him before, on turn NASCAR 2.
Incident in turn 1.
Somebody's off.
Oh, Chad's catching me like maybe just over a second a lap. He's 5 seconds back and we got 3 to go.
Push now. The guy behind is catching.
Oh, Sandiker was my next guy behind me. He just quit, so.
Alright, man. 2 to go.
I think speed is more in like finesse with these things.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
I find the less I attack things, the faster I go.
Yeah.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
2 to go. 2 laps of fuel remaining.
I'm gonna have just enough fuel to finish this.
Blue flag.
Chad's about 4 seconds back with 2 to go. Oof. Gonna be close. I know I just said that a minute ago.
Yep.
Fifteenth place.
Almost went off there.
You just got the white flag. That means 1 more lap to go. You got 1 on your left.
Clear to the left.
Clear on the left. You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Very little fuel left. 1.1 gallons per lap. We should have enough fuel to get to the end, but it'll be tight. Your tyre wear looks fine, mate. Your brake temps look good. White flag. 1 more to go. You've only got enough fuel for this lap. 1 gallon remaining.
Good win, Kite.
There's an incident
Thanks,
in
I'm sorry you went
12.
up there
We
with
think
us.
it might be Blackstock.
Yeah, I know. I wish I wouldn't have spun out early. That looked like a great battle.
It wasn't. Caden was much faster than me. He just stuck with me to make me feel better.
Well, that could have been better.
I think I should have went on black for that last run.
P15, that's it. We're done.
Yeah, I gotta give a big thank you to you for starting on black so I could see how strong it was.
Yeah, those were killer.
Dude, you guys drove me around for a while, though. I realized your blacks fell off real hard late. I should have just went triple black, then I may have had a better chance, but dude, you were much faster than me. I made a couple big mistakes and gave you a few seconds,
Chad got
but
to within about a second.
overall speed-wise, you were faster.
Managed to hold on to 5th.
Recovery rate of 13th. Definitely could have been a top 10.
Yeah, I
Whatever.
could have definitely had a top 5 there, I think. But
I was gonna say
I did a me.
both of you were way quicker than me, and
Nice racing, Patrick. Yeah, that was really fun. That was that was as hard as I could go.
Andrew.
Good thing I
Vark
took
is
my
a different
Geritol today,
organization
man.
from
Holy
Vark.
cow, I'm just drenched.
Tony is old.
I wish I'd gone with black for that last spin. I was slipping and sliding everywhere the last 5 laps, but man, that was fun.
I wish
I'm
I
back
would
in
just
time.
dumped the car when it was sliding instead of deciding, hey, let me catch the rear wheel on the tire while exiting onto NASCAR 1.
I picked the exact lap that I broke my wing on. Couldn't
I'm
remember
just
what
buzzing
lap
here
it
real
was.
quick. Congratulations, Kite. Win number 2 of the season, 2nd consecutive. Great run, Eric. What I heard, that was a hell of a battle up there. We're on vacation next Thursday, and Tuesday for that matter, so enjoy the off week. We'll be back in 2 weeks. I think we'll be at Chicagoland. So, hope everyone had fun tonight. Great turnout. Big thank you to everyone for racing, and see everybody in 2 weeks. Remember, we're not reviewing anything on our own, so if y'all feel there's anything to review, let one of the 3 of us know, with myself, Bert, or Paro. I'll do a quick and dirty review, but make sure you get those requests done pretty quick. Otherwise, we'll be calling it a night.
And that was such a small.
Also pay
hint
attention to the Discord or Twitter. We will be doing some fun runs to try some potential ideas out for next season.
Keep the IndyCars or I'm out.
Oh no, IndyCars are staying. This is for Tuesday.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
If he would have given me an I don't know, you know I immediately was going to make a fucking
Box in,
IndyCar schedule.
1,370 feet.
Julian wants the 87s back.
I mean,
That's it. The race is over.
They were good.
Box in,
they are
5,
as good as they
4,
were now.
3, 2.
Yeah, I heard.
1.
That's the
Box
thing.
now.
I don't think I've driven them actually since they've changed them.
Alright, that's
And they've got the damage model.
Yeah, they changed them for the worse than they changed them for the better.
Yeah, I think they had already made like that change for the worse. By the time
Like
I got
3
the
weeks
sim.
into our season with them is what they
Right.
did. Yeah.
I haven't run an 87 official race. I ran 87 officials a ton last fall and whatnot, but I haven't run them in a long time. I know they made the races way longer, and I think they bumped it up to B class.
I raced Michigan earlier in the season and Daytona, and it was pretty fun. Michigan was a lot of fun. Tires, man. You gotta manage your tires for like the late run in those cars. Because they just drop off really late.
Well, you can say
So-
that about just about any series, really.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say. I remember like you specifically, Julian, saying how many Court Cup races got fucked for you in the B car just because like you would go hard for the first 5 laps.
I was so much faster at Homestead in these because I was saving and trying to run off the rear of the right rear instead of the right front.
My problem was like go hard for the first 5 laps that test it out, and then we wouldn't get a caution. I knew exactly what I
don't
was
know
doing,
what else I could have done there.
but banking on there being more yellows.
Because if I would just maybe I would have just spun it and locked it down, it would just gone straight
And that
off.
race felt a hell of a lot longer than an hour 5.
That's what happens. Back end came around, I let it go on the throttle, and it hooked. Yeah. Be glad it was only one wheel, not the entire side of the car, to be honest, because if I didn't yank it, it would have just gone completely in.
Looking back at the replay from the start of the race, though, I'm very surprised how well everyone took turn 1. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Andrew.
Yeah, thanks, Eric, for tuning back in.
It's not actually players on the car, Andrew. It's
I didn't know if I was going to be able to drive it back in, but as soon as I realized I was going to take like 7 minutes to get there, I was like, I better tow it for 2.
I don't think it says players
I got
anywhere on the
15th
car.
out of it. I mean, that's all I really could have gotten at that point. I definitely had top 5 pace, and I was saving fuel so I'd stop a lap later than the leaders. Because I know you guys were fucking
I mean,
on
with
it,
the race that I ran,
yeah,
we got
again,
like 40 laps
I'm gonna learn to not try to save that,
up.
especially when I know that's at the other
The
end
first
of it,
chunk of the,
like
the run was great.
So I can't believe I qualified 4th, period. This is the first road course race I've done with this car ever. And that goes back to like the DW12. I might have done like a, what was it, the older car. So it's been a while. I don't know. I'm glad I did this. Learned. I mean, I never came into this season expecting to be like fast and competing for a championship or whatever. But I am learning that I've got pace. If I take it just like a 1% more serious, maybe I can actually do something here, like you did tonight, Eric. So, yeah. Like I had totally had pace. I thought I was behind the entire time during practice, and then we did the qualifying runs, and I was 4th, and I'm like, oh, okay. So I keep on underselling myself, and maybe I should stop doing that, because clearly I do still have whatever we had, you know.
There we go, that looks good.
Years ago when we were doing the IndyCars on the reg, you know. So, yeah, that blew. But I'll do better. What is the next? I know it's Chicagoland is up next. Alright. Check their schedule. We got Chicagoland. I know we got the Austria. Yeah, we're off next week. Chicagoland, Indy, which I've won a 500, so I'm confident in that one. Then we get a Red Bull Ring, and then Iowa. So, yeah, I'll do better. Can only improve. You know, I'm going to wind up a little behind here at the start of the season, but I don't have a goal. My goal is to win a race, because I think I can. At least an oval race. And Indy is definitely going to be the place where I'm going to shine the most, because I know Indy. You know,
I need to find my one actual legitimate pass
it's the
I
best
had
track I
tonight
run
for
at
a
stock
screen.
cars. That is a track I fucking know. So I'm really confident in that race, more than any to actually pick off a win. But yeah. I don't know why they're doing 2 32-lap races at the Chicago Street Circuit when that's going to be a long fucking event. I might definitely skip out on that one, to be honest, later in the season. But yeah. Alright, well, I am going to end the stream, and I'm going to go draw something, I think. I got that tablet working again. So, yeah. Don't know who is still on. I know Eric said something in the chat. Don't know who else is watching right now, but thanks for hanging out. If you watched, appreciate it. And take it easy and have a good night.